Hi guys! I recently had the chance to try out the Ultrahuman Ring AIR for a whole month. I wanted to share my thoughts about it. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a health fitness coach or anything like that. I'm just a regular couch potato giving review about this Ultrahuman Ring AIR. This is not an ad. I was just given an opportunity to try this ring out and give my personal opinions. I wasn't paid to give a specific review about this ring, so this is a very honest review about the Ultrahuman Ring AIR. Even though I'm not the most active person, I was curious to see if this little smart ring could replace my smartwatch. When you first purchase the Ultrahuman Ring AIR, you will first receive a sizing kit. So when you open this up, there are a total of 10 different sizes. They do recommend to wear this ring on an index finger, but it doesn't really matter according to Ultrahuman. You can wear it on any other fingers. But I chose this one because it just makes more sense to me. This fits on the left side and also on my right hand as well, so I can switch it up if I want to. And when you do purchase it, there are a total of 5 different ring colors. I chose the silver. I kind of wanted to try the bionic gold, but I do realize that I have a lot of silver jewelry and white gold jewelry, so I decided to opt in for this color, the space silver. What do I like about this ring? Number 1, it is very comfortable and small. It's pretty thin, as you can see. It's not thick at all. One of the best things about this Ultrahuman Ring AIR is how comfortable it is. The ring is tiny and light, so I hardly notice it when I wear it. Unlike my big smartwatch right here, I can easily sleep with it. I even forget that I'm wearing a ring. Number 2, long battery life. The battery on this ring is impressive. Despite its small size, it can last about 4 to 6 days before I need to charge it. I usually charge it for a little time, like 30 to 40 minutes when I take a shower and blow dry my hair. And that's enough time for the whole day's worth of juice that I'm using. It'll go all the way up back to 100%. The smartwatch, however, the battery only lasts about a day, but this ring I can just charge every 3 days if I want to, so that's a big plus. The third thing I like about this ring is that they've got a very helpful app. The app that comes with this ring is packed with very useful information. It tracks my heart rate, cardio age, how well I sleep, calculates my recovery score, and even how much I move throughout the day. So at first, I was a little overwhelmed, don't get me wrong, because there was so much detail. But I found it fascinating to see how my body is doing throughout the day. For example, it monitors your natural cycle, and that is a free add-on. And it gives you advice on the day of the natural cycle. Whether if you need to keep more hydrated or if you need to keep your stress level down, that sort of thing. The app also has videos and podcasts to help you learn more about staying healthy. I've only tried a couple of exercises in the app, and I do really think it could be beneficial if you're into exercising, but I'm a couch potato, so I don't really exercise. But I think I really should get on doing more exercises. The Ultrahuman Ring AIR can detect activities very well. So when I commute to work, the app will ask me whether if I walked or not, and you can always edit it the way you want it. The app will give you options. You can also change the time if it doesn't coincide with what your activity really was. And I also noticed that sometimes it accidentally detects naps when I was just watching TV, for example, and all you have to do is go back to the app and say that you were not napping. But if you were, then you can add that information in. Number 4, what I like about this ring is that it's got a stylish design. It's very simple, cute. I think this ring, it can match with any outfit. It can just look like any other accessory. Number 5, it is a pretty good sleep tracker. The best feature that I believe of this Ultrahuman Ring AIR is that it tracks sleep very well. This ring helps me understand how well I sleep each night. It shows me how much deep sleep I get, like REM sleep, which helps me figure out how to get better rest the next day. I believe that a good sleep is really important for your health, so that is a great metric that this ring can get data for you. Number 6, there is no subscription. Ultrahuman model is definitely appealing for those who prefer a one-time purchase over a subscription, like a monthly subscription like some other companies do. It's great that you can access comprehensive health tracking features without ongoing fees. Many users, I think, will appreciate having lifetime access to essential data, making a very solid investment for personal health insights. Number 7, reminders. The ring provides helpful reminders throughout the day. It nudges you to stand up and walk, suggests when to stop drinking caffeine, and encourages you to stick to a sleep schedule for better rest. So for example, if I slept at 2 in the morning, the app will send me notifications through my phone saying that I need to sleep between like 11 to 12 to get a better sleep through the night. You also get a weekly summary report and many other useful features to help you stay on track of your health. The last benefit that I like about this ring is that it is waterproof. I'm sure that most rings are waterproof, but for example, my watch here, even though it is waterproof, because this part is fabric, whenever I wash my hand, I would hate it when the water seeps through here. It'll make it very uncomfortable on my wrist. Therefore, whenever I wash my hands, it was really annoying because I had to make sure I didn't go over the wrist, right? And because I'm a nurse, I wash my hand pretty frequently, probably a million times in a day, a shift, I don't know. But like having this ring and just washing my hand continuously over and over, it didn't bother me at all because all you have to do is remove it a little bit and then dry it and then put it back on. Like, it's super easy. Now, I will go over things that I didn't quite like about this ring. Number 1, step count inaccuracy. I found that the ring doesn't count steps as accurately as my watch did. Sometimes it counts 2,000 to 3,000 steps less than my watch. While this might matter to some people, it doesn't really bother me too much because I'm not that focused on exact numbers. I just want to know that I'm moving around. If I was an athlete, or if you're an athlete and you're looking for a smart wearable where it tracks your steps and all the exercises more accurately, I would think that a watch would be much better. But if you're like me, you don't really care about the accuracy of step counts or anything like that, I think this is more than enough. It just lets you know what time you need to move. Like, it nudges you when to move. The app reminds you, hey, you've been sitting there like a couch potato for like 3 hours on end. You should get moving. Like, it'll tell you that on the app. It'll give you reminders. So the second reason I don't like about this ring is that there's no display. I know that a lot of the rings don't have that. I don't even know if there is one. But anyway, I just hope like if there was a little tiny screen that could tell me the time or the step counts, that would be awesome. I found myself trying to look for my watch sometimes, like to just check on the time. That kind of had a big learning curve for me, especially because I don't wear the watch every day. I only wear it while I'm working, but other days I've just been wearing this and I found myself like keep staring at my wrist to see what time it was. That was kind of annoying, but maybe in the future that might be a possibility. The number 3 reason I don't like about this ring is that the skin temperature readings can be a little bit off, I would say. The ring can measure skin temperature, but it gives like really strange readings for some reason. For example, when I'm sleeping, I tend to sleep with my hand under my cheek like this, and I would sleep in an awkward position with the pillow right here. And on those days, I would notice that my skin temperature was elevated, and the app would tell me that it needs attention. Like, I need to monitor my temperature and that I need to reduce my stress and reduce drinking caffeine at night, blah, blah, blah. But like, honestly, the day before I had a day off, let's say, and like I wasn't stressed at all. I was hydrating myself. I didn't even drink coffee after 11 the day before. So I'm not sure if that high temperature was very accurate for me for certain days. Just take this as a grain of salt. The app and the ring and the temperature, everything, this is not like a doctor. Like, it's not medical advice. You should take it with a grain of salt. Like, the nurse in me made me so anxious. Like, oh my god, my skin temperature is elevated. Like, is there hormonal changes that I have, or some kind of brewing disease? Like, do I have a flu? That sort of thing. It got me worried a lot, but quickly learned that I shouldn't be and not be too committed to these numbers. The number 4 reason I don't like about this ring is that there is just way too much information. While the app provides a lot of helpful information, it can be a bit overwhelming. Sometimes seeing too many numbers and graphs like this made me anxious. As a user, it is important to remember that this ring is not a replacement for a doctor. It just helps track some health metrics. Who should buy this ring? I think the Ultrahuman Ring AIR is a great option for anyone who wants a stylish and a small device to help keep track of your health. So if you're looking to improve your sleep, stay active, or just want to understand your body better, this ring could be perfect for you. It's especially good for people who dislike wearing bulky gadgets. For future ideas and future far-fetched ideas that I have that could improve this ring would be number 1, a small screen. Maybe in the future it might work. A little display to show the time and step count would be super helpful. And number 2, having a vibration alert. So if the ring could buzz when I get a message or call, that would be awesome. Like, it would help me stay connected without needing to look for my phone all the time. If the Ultrahuman app gave me a notification, that would also trigger me to look at my phone to see what's up. If it's detecting that my heart rate is elevated, I wouldn't know that unless I look at the phone, right? So if they could actually vibrate, then it prompts me to look at the phone to see what kind of metric is going wonky. If I misplace the ring, which could happen easily because it's such a small device, if it vibrates, then I might be able to find this if it's stuck in a pocket of my jacket, or if it's in a bag, or if it's sitting at the corner of the room. Maybe if it had a little bit of vibration, I might be able to find this ring if I lost it. And number 3, a future idea that I have for this ring is to have voice commands. It would be really cool to talk to the ring and ask for the time, or even to call someone, and that would make it very convenient to use. But I think this is not just catered to Ultrahuman Ring AIR, it's just for any wearable gadgets. Like, this has nothing to do with the Ultrahuman Ring per se. So in conclusion, did the Ultrahuman Ring AIR replace my smartwatch? Yes, I wear this ring every day and rely on the Ultrahuman app to track my health. While I still use my smartwatch to work, especially to check the time and notifications, the ring has become my main gadget for health tracking for me. If you're thinking about getting a ring, the Ultrahuman Ring AIR is a fantastic choice. You can even use the code. I will put it under the description. Not sure how long this code will last, but you can get 10% off your order, and it's a great time to check it out. I'm excited to see how this technology evolves over time and how it can help us stay healthy. So I hope you really enjoyed this content today. If you have any questions, or if you just want more content about this ring, just let me know in the description below. I'll try my best to answer your questions. Thank you. Bye-bye.